Okay, so we've moved on to epoxy, and we have a couple of different options here, right?
Yeah, we do. We are using the Pro Coat epoxy. It's a 50-50 solution that has to be mixed. So we're actually using pre-measured syringes, but they do come in various sizes with empty syringes.
Sure.
Just be exact with your 50-50. They mean what they say. You can certainly mix it by hand. You're going to want to mix it at least 5 minutes, and you don't want to whip the batter like pancake batter or you're scrambling eggs.
Yeah.
That's just going to churn up a lot of air, a lot of bubbles, and that's the last thing you want with epoxy, right? You don't want any bubbles in your finish.
Yeah.
That's why we're actually going to use the CRB epoxy mixer. It kind of does all the work for you. You basically just take your syringes and you just empty them. There's one.
How long does that take to mix up then, Greg?
If we were doing it by hand, it would be 5 minutes. I would give it a little longer in here, but this actually extends the life. So, you know, where things, if you started stirring by hand, it might start setting up. You know, you have 20, 30 minutes to work with. You could actually just keep this in here for 20, 30 minutes, up to 40 minutes. It really depends on a couple things. What's the temperature in the build environment? It cures based on heat and things like that.
Yeah.
But for most part, if you put this in, you know, in 10 minutes, for sure you're ready to go. If you got held up in a last minute wrap you forgot to do a hook keeper, you have plenty of time to do a last minute wrap and get back to it. So
I'm a gadget guy. I'm already sold on the mixer. Nice.
yeah, it's nice. And then when it's done, we'll put it in the tin, which also extends the life once it's out of the mixer, and it also helps eliminate the bubbles. It's just
this does,
tin.
right?
Yeah. Well,
just
when it's mixed in
consistent
here,
stirring.
right? And then when we're done with that, it'll actually go in the tin, and this will extend the life outside the mixer as well as reduce bubbles as well. So, and that's it. We're going to let this get going for a few minutes, and we'll get back to putting it on the guides.
All right.